Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. I'm BonBonB and you're very, very welcome. Well, it's Friday's request day. Today's map has been voted in by the BonBon Buddies over on Patreon. It is a creator request and it's also...
It's my first map.
Ah, that's right. Now, how's this stack up for being a first map? Not half bad. And if you like trees, then you're going to like today's map because there are bazillions of them. Bazillions of them. And if you like the word bazillions, I won't use it again, but you can hit the like button anyway. Go on, do it. That's right, hit the like button really does support the channel, gets me seen by more people, and helps me grow a little bit more every single day. So thanks for your support. Today's map is Saleenas by eposone. What am I going to go with? Episode. I'm going with episode. Why not? There's your start square. All good. Like that little bit of river there. And then the resources. Bam. Trees. Bam. Lots of trees. Off to the workshop. What do we need? A few bits and pieces. We'll be using the Clara color correction. The Clara Lux. The Clara theme as well. There's a few trees. A little bit of reading to do there. And yes, I do have Daylight Classic. Always explain this over and over again. I'm using the old version of Daylight Classic, so that's why it's not ticked, but it is there. Network extensions too as well. Lots of trees and rocks and trees. Now, realism. It's sort of a realistic map with a bit of fantasy thrown in, which is why I'm going to forgive this very first thing that you're going to see. You can look at it and go, it's the whole map like this, BonBon. No, it's not. In fact, this stands out as being very unusual on the map. That's the only thing on the whole map that is like weird. Just a bit. I mean, yes, all credit for doing something different, and it's a good standard of different. So yeah, very, very well done for doing something different. I guess it makes the map stand out a little bit. We remember it as being the map with the stepping stones that really didn't need to be there. But hey, I just want to show you one thing. Look at the forest. I told you trees. Look at the density of these tree trunks. You can't even see to the horizon. There are so many very, very, very dense trees. Lots and lots. Unlimited tree mod? I would suggest so. Without question. Oh, you're going to lag heavily. Or you're going to be lacking heavily. You won't be lagging. You'll be lacking heavily. Intersection. Intersection looks very slick. Good selection there, I think. Where do we go? If we go that way, off to the edge of the map. Going that way, it goes in and that way. We're going to go straight on. I'll make a decision. I'm going to go straight on. Bridge. Yes, somebody's been watching the perfect bridge tutorials, and that's pretty smart. As road bridges go, can't grumble about that one at all. Next intersection, and again a very nice plopped, tidy intersection. I'm guessing it's plopped. Looks very, very nice anyway. Oh look, hang on, shipping clipping. No chance. That is slap bang in the middle and super high as well. Lovely, good work. We'll take a little lefty. And head down towards the start square. And now the start square is also packed with trees. And know how much you like your trees. And we have got a lot of them. This intersection's got a little bit of minor detailing in as well, like a target practice. You could even put a target if you can have this. I know King Leno's done target. You can grab yourself a target and excuse me. This is off-camera stuff. There you go. Hey, now guess what? The asset has popped up into the start square now. Little secret there, little behind-the-scenes stuff. Shall we do an asset review? Maybe. Okay, now today we've got one from one of my favourite creators actually, JSF1. And I believe must be based in Canada, because we see a lot of these Toronto-style schools from them. And they all look really nice indeed. This is Toronto Star Elementary School number 4 by JSF1. And factoids, because factoids, and as we are looking at a Canadian school, let's do a United States factoid. Just to piff them off a little bit, eh? Hey, President William Taft of the United States, I don't even know President Taft, was so fat that a special bathtub had to be made for him, which 4 workmen could sit in comfort. There you go. Taft was a fatty, bless him. There you go. Toronto Style Elementary School 4 by JSF1. Today's asset of the day. And back to the roads. To the roads, to the roads, to the roads. The road standards are really good. And on the map with so many trees, and there are so many trees, I think we can be thankful that we have no trees in the roads. See, it is possible. It is possible to actually do it. Yes, very, very glad to see it. I'm wondering if we did delete these roads, whether there were trees underneath them. Don't know. I'm not going to do it in today's show, but yes, if you're putting down roads, always delete the trees first, because they do take up some of your tree count. And if you're using about 17 bazillion trees in your map, every little one will count. Every little one. Oh dear. Where were we? Oh, we're heading off. Do you know what? I'm loving the topography in this map. This is one of the strong points of the map. The hills. Using the theme, the Clara theme, works really well. And those of you that watch the show regularly know I'm not a big fan of the Clara lot. I find it too rich. But I think it works really well on this map. So I'll take that back. Look at that for an intersection. Lots going on there. Lots of spindly bits. Which way should we go? Now, if we were to go straight on, we'll go straight on. If we were to go straight on, we would go straight on. I know what I'm doing. I'm professional. This intersection here, this little twiddly one, we will be taking this one. If you have a look, there's a vehicle heading up the off-ramp there towards that tunnel. So we know that tunnel is in operation. But if you look straight on here, there's not a single car on this road around here. And that's because it links round to the start square. There's one of those clever designs where no traffic goes down to start square apart from what's going into the start square. Very nice. Tunnel through here, tunnel emerges here, and you'll see a car there. And we'll notice traffic on the right hand highway heading up the hill. There's another tunnel there. If we go underground, that's the other button, that's the one. And you'll see that the tunnel takes a sensible sort of route. Doesn't go straight up, because this is quite a climb here. So I can buy into that, I think. So we've got traffic heading up this road, but look out for traffic coming down it. And you won't see any. This road, I buy into generally. I feel it is a little bit superfluous. We don't really need it on the map. And it is a little bit, I don't know, I think there's a more logical route it could take. But for a hills and mountains kind of pass road, I kind of like it. Apart from one little bit, which when we get to, I'll show it to you. But again, we've got nothing coming towards us. We will check out the edge of map connection when we get there. And I think you'll be as perplexed as I am. Lots of traffic coming with us. This is the bit I don't really buy into. This loop around here. It's like a switchback, but it doesn't need to be. Terrain line's back on. Right, there you go. Follow this line of here. That line follows it around, and it's the same level as that. So you could actually connect those 2 points up, and it'd be a relatively flat bit of road. So why are we going up the hill and back down the hill again? I don't know. Why? Why eposone? What did we say we were going to go with your name? Eposone? Eposone? Never mind. Road carries on through the hills. I'm confused. Epos1. Don't know. And then we're going into towards the fog now, which means if we switch off the fog, we'll be able to see the edge of map connection. Oh, it's so foggy. It's like a scary movie, isn't it? I can't see a damn thing now. Right, okay, switch the fog off. The hotkey would be nice, wouldn't it? Okay, and now if we have a look, it does connect there. And just to make sure that we haven't missed something, we go back and find the traffic heading towards it. Somewhere down here should be some vehicles. Somewhere down here. Somewhere. Lost them. There they are. Here they come. So I don't understand why we have traffic coming to that connection, but there's nothing spawning down there. It's not a fault of the map, probably. Can't see it being a fault of the map. It should be spawning. I can't see any reason why it shouldn't. The rail. The rail is okay. It's interesting. There's like a loving all these different connections here. This is very intricate and fun. I don't know if it's needed, but it's fun. I'm all for a bit of fun. You don't get too fussy about things sometimes. Rail comes through through the tunnel there, and then we'll do that. 2s into 3s don't go, or do go, and then what's going on here? I'm guessing we've got to get all the lines connected somehow. I don't know. You don't know. Seems flat enough to me. I'm not using any judgment call on this one because I just get a feel that this is the kind of map where you're not going to be too worried about the realism effect. If you want to play a realistic map, there are more realistic maps. But I think there's definitely playability in this one, you know. What we got going on here? If we take a right, that takes us up to the start square with this lovely cutting going through here. I'm glad we didn't go up and over that hill. That would have been a bit of a disaster. Could have gone around it. Round it would have made a bit more sense, possibly. But we've gone through it. Well, they probably used the soil for something. And then through a little tunnel here, which loops out and comes out over here, which is also another busy little bit. Love the rail here. Coming out of the tunnels there, it's a little bit uppy. And and now we go to the fun parts. Up and over. And shall we nip off towards the edge of the map this way? So anyways, that's pretty much networking. We've seen most of it actually on this particular fly through. Come back, we'll have a look at the shipping and then the water, and then I'll show you the highlights of the map, the fun areas, the places you're going to build. Yeah.
Have you never quite worked out how to use Ploppable Rico? And what the heck is Ploppable Rico anyway? Then you need the Beginner's Guide to Ploppable Rico by BonBonB. Click the information button below.
And so back to Saleenas by eposone, 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 I don't know. Okay, shipping routes like this, good, don't like this. Where are you going? Why are you going that way? Because there is an exit off there which he's trying to get to. So yes, we've got all the connections. If you want to go around the back of the islands there and do harbours on there, yeah, we've got everything covered. It's just a few of them are a little bit of the tight angle routes that the ships are just going to take whatever way they want to go. We have water flow. We have working rivers. Rivers that flow are downhill. Always a nice thing. I'm going to make a map one day where the water goes uphill. I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to get marked down by the next great map reviewer, whoever that would be. Has there ever been a great map review? I don't know. And then we come down here. This river's a little bit straight, but what the hell? And then out through, and it's good water flow. It's good water flow. No grumbles. Now we kind of got like 3 phases on this map. We have got the mountains, chunky, the buildable area. Lots of trees, lots of trees, and then we've got the islands. And if you have mass transit and you like doing ferries, this is set up for ferries very nicely indeed. You come down here, we've got the great textures from Clara for the cliffs and the sand as well. Very, very beautiful. And then, oh, look at the mountains. Look at the mountains. So realistic from all the way over here. All faded out in the fog. Lovely. What more have we got? The rivers. Now, the rivers are canyons. They are really canyons. Look how deep these are. That's 30-meter drop. In fact, it's over a 30-meter drop. That is a big old dive there. And if we head up this way, it's shallower here, but even in these shallow areas, we're talking about 20 meters. So yeah, just thought I'd point that one out. If you fancy doing some nice gentle riverside builds, then maybe they won't be so gentle after all. Water spawn point here, and don't worry, I'm not marking anything down here because we have got the fog switched off. This is not meant to be seen. And there, it's yeah. These are where your water is spawning from. But yeah, nothing's getting marked down that is that close to the edge of the map. And then up here, we've got, no, it's not there. We've got a little spring up here. And I'm kind of like, of the three, I like that one the most, because it kind of has that realistic vibe to it without being too realistic. A little bit of fertile land to play with as well. It feels like one of those posh estate farms, you know the ones where people have too much money and vineyards and stuff. If you can have too much money. I say that because look, we've got these poplar. Is these popular trees? I mean the poplar trees, I think. Yes, it doesn't feel like a hedged farm, does it? And then we have these little orchards. Well, I like the colour streaks on here. These are great. These are very nice indeed. But the whole thing's very pretty and very clean, and the fields, which are fertile land, look like lawns to me there. But it's very striking, and it's fertile land, so if you want to do farming, you have a good chunk of land there for farming. We've got oil on the left on this hill, and ore on the right on that hill. And if you've got industries, you'll know that you kind of need a little bit of flat land for industries, because some of the assets are pretty large, and this isn't particularly flat land. And they're 100-meter high hills. These are. They are big old chunks of soil and rock. But of course, you can be playing with the mods, and you can level the terrain out a bit. It's fine. How you want to play the game is completely up to you. It's fine. We've got lighthouse. Oh, it's the essential lighthouse. It's very pretty. And we've got a footpath leading up to it. Ooh. Now, where is that footpath going? Well, nowhere. Okay, right. Don't get too excited. Oh, and we do have sunken ships, because you're going to have sunken ships right by a lighthouse. Always the way. Okay, so what do you think of this map? Is it a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your vote really does count. We use it at the end of the month for the Viewer's Choice Top 10. Will this be one of the top 10 maps of the month? Only you can decide. And don't forget, tonight, 6 o'clock UK time, it's the Viewer's Choice Top 10 for June. Don't miss it. So, what's this then? Aesthetically, I think it looks okay. I think it looks better than okay, actually. I think it has oomph. There's a technical word for you. It has serious oomph, this map. It's not pretty, but you're not going to forget it. I'm going to give it 4 stars. Detailing. Now, I think there are a few minor issues. It can't decide between being a realistic map and a fantasy map. But it's not broken, and generally the standards are good to very good. I'm going to call it a high 3. Gameplay potential. I think there's lots of playability to be had here. There's nothing really holding it back apart from, well, the trees. There's so many trees, so many damn trees. And question marks on that one connection, but I don't blame the map for that one. It's just a question mark, but it's fine. I think all told, I can give this 4 stars for gameplay. Saleenas by eposone, on E. Yeah, very nice. Not bad for a first map at all. Yeah, well done. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, for commenting, for liking and for subscribing. Don't miss tonight's show. It's the top 10 maps from last month as voted by you, which means they're all going to be good ones. Yeah, and it's close for the winner. It's very, very close. Maybe one vote that swung it. Maybe. Right, anyway, I'll see you tonight and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day and stay out of trouble. Thanks for watching.